Once again, we consider making a stage musical from a movie. We already did that with Singing in the Rain. Now we must consider a play adapted not just from a movie, but from an animated film. Actors must not only be as entertaining as Debbie Reynolds, Gene Kelly, and Donald O'Connor, they must convince the audience that they are animals, highly anthropomized animals who speak English, but still animals. That's a little more easily and convincingly done with animation. The main characters in this case are a lion, a zebra, a hippo, and a hypochondriac giraffe. They are all buddies in New York's Central Park Zoo, but the zebra longs to get out and run wild in an open field. So the four escape from the zoo and wind up on a boat that deposits them on the island of Madagascar, along with some mafioso penguins who manage to convert their tuxes into nuns' habits. All this happens in the DreamWorks animation motion picture Madagascar, A Musical Adventure. It also happened on Stage's Stage in their annual production for young people. Lynn Ahrens and Stephen Flaherty adapted the book for the stage, with the original music by George Noriega and Joel Somilan, and more music by Kevin Del Aguila. It did have that extra jolt of energy that happens between live performers and a live audience that I talked about in Singing in the Rain. It even more with youngsters. It also benefited from Brad Musgrove's costumes and makeup that turned the actors into reasonable, recognizable versions of their animal characters. Erik Keiser made a regal Alex the lion. When confronting danger, like the threatening Fusas, we and they heard him roar. The rest of the time he spoke English. I'm not sure what Fusas are, but they carried spears and big shields. Alex also dealt with a problem I've always wondered about with anthropomorphic animals, their place in the food chain. When Alex gets hungry, he wants the raw meat he got in the zoo, and he almost eats his best friend, Marty the zebra. I'm not sure that the solution they find will make everyone in the food chain happy, but at least Alex doesn't eat his friend. Jordan De Leon gave the zebra a fine singing voice, and Claire Manship as Gloria the hip-hop hippo, and Daniel Moser as Melman the giraffe completed the adventuring quartet. On Madagascar, they of course encounter lemurs. The brilliant comic actor Ryan Cooper played their king, as well as half a dozen other roles. He was joined as lemurs, penguins, fusas, actual people, and even a dancing snake by Laura Ernst, Kyle Pollack, April Strellinger, Mariah Studebaker, and Angela Sapoulis, all quite delightful. Ellen Isom choreographed the dancing snake and everyone else. James Wolk designed colorful scenery and Sean M. Savoie the lighting. Lisa Campbell Albert directed the music with orchestra designed by Stuart M. Elmore, and Michael Hamilton's direction and musical staging brought it all together. Stage manager Catherine Ballard held it all together during the performances. Theater always presents a heightened version of life. When it turns actors into animals as wittily as it often did in Stage's Madagascar, A Musical Adventure, it adds another level of pleasure to the show.
It does, and Stages always puts as much effort into their shows for young people as they do for the shows for adults, and it pays off here.
It does, it shows. Let's hear some of the music from this one.